West Stadium in Landover. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. 11. EQ. All right.
They'll stick with him again. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
At the 46-yard line.
Tonight.
Pistol snap back to Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Williams in motion.
Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nelson. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here we go, son.
Williams in motion.
All right.
Fields now on 2nd down. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Now, Fields. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 11 MP tape. Dot.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completion, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Here we go, son.
Fields from the pistol. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
Here we go.
We just saw a great example of it here.
Tonight.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
They go play action with Fields. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Tonight.
Fields to throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Get set.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset.
11.
But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Desperados.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports, NFL. We're on time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. Right.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Good.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one intercepted. And the Desperados are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
11-90.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, Not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Again, it's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion, it's Waddle. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Desperados. The extra point is up and through. And the Desperados will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
All right.
1st down. Fields. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
At the 44-yard line.
11. Gun. Got. 11. Got.
On 1st down, Burrow. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Alpha, let's go. Good night.
Fields to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll run with Benson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Desperados. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Desperados 21, Commanders 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Hey, Ken, go.
Fields now to throw on first down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
Here we go.
Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Don't jump.
His drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Washington.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Quick hitting slant there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
On 1, ready? Gun.
Burrow to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete.
And after you call a wasted series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Extend.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get this across midfield as it's brought down, following a pickup of 5.
Here we go.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Got.
On the handoff, this is Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Burrow. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Here's a run going left. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Yep. No muss. Easy. It's all right.
4th down. Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son.
To the ground, a first down run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, son. All right.
Throwing is Fields. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Up the middle they go. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Slot receiver, headed right.
Sit high.
Fields now on 2nd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
Hurry up, hurry up.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. All right.
Here's Fields. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 2. Here we go. 12.
They send the tight end in motion. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
I'm fine, ready?
Here is 2nd and 7.
11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's... Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
I'm 1, ready?
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
At their own 37-yard line.
Here's first down.
175. Here we go. I'm good. EQ. Zach.
They'll run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Fields to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
Now Fields. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Here we go, Zach. Alpha. Tonight.
They go play action with Fields. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Desperados will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Got.
Here's Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So, overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
You got a mini basic. Set high.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Wait. Here we go. Set high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Don't jump. Ready? Set high.
Fields to throw for it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. He keeps it himself. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 11.
Again, it's Benson. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run here with Benson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that 1st hit is made. It takes a team effort.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for our visitors. They had to work for this one. All even through